This duck is the symbol for understanding between farmers and consumers. As a farmer, I feel like a baby sitting in a bathtub. I try to reach for the duck, but the more I try, the further the duck floats away from me. What's wrong? Farmers do exist for a reason. In our company, we are working on development of sustainable farming. But the necessary technical innovations meet lots of opposition nowadays, even if they lead to more sustainability. And that's because sustainability is the most abused word in the last decade. In my presentation, I give my view on this, why this is happening, and what true sustainability is about. To fill everyone's shopping bags, farmers need to produce tasty and healthy food in a sustainable way. But these goals bring up three questions. What's sustainable? Who's everyone? And is that possible? I think sustainable food production for everyone is possible by using the right technology, by recycling waste and using smarter logistics. Extensive farming as a system means food will only be available for the rich people. Sustainable can't be expensive. Around 50% of the people nowadays live in the cities. While the market for agriculture products is increasing, farming is still not sexy. All around the world, young people prefer the role of being a media star above the hard lives in the country. Everyone wants to have a smartphone and eat more meat. A sustainable society should be based on both material and social reasons. There should be a balance between them, between both sides, because there are consequences between them, especially when commodities get scarce. In the next sheet, I show you a model of the world, how it looks like. In and around the metropolis, there are intensive production taking place. Intensive mobility, intensive communication, energy production, and intensive agriculture to meet the people's needs. The necessary commodities come from three sources. Since we know that fossil sources are running out, we have to use renewable sources, so plants will be the most important commodity in the future. Farming should be hot. Now we all know the pyramid of Maslow, which describes the development of human needs. Now if we put this Maslow pyramid on that world map, then we see there is a geographical connection. In the middle of our cities, our media heroes at least communicate spiritual superiority. Virtually, information seems to be the first necessity of life. And food seems to be for granted. But at the bottom of the pyramid of Maslow, people are literally seeking the last potato in the dry soil. Now, how to find the road to paradise? Just follow Maslow. The higher you get, the importance of information increases. Our needs on top are all about information, non-material and almost virtual. And here's the paradox. Through the mass media, the information comes back to the people below. But now we have an idealistic load, like a commercial for olive oil, which shows us old Italian ladies harvesting olives in filtered sunlight, very romantic, or even worse, television babes with plastic boobies telling everyone, I only eat organic food. But I've got no picture on that one. I think this leads to an alienation between consumers and farmers. Because in reality, most olives are harvested by illegal cheap workers. Can someone explain to me why people ask for organic food while they put their shit in a sewer? Modern cities wouldn't even be possible without this technology. So don't believe them who say there is a way back. Now, what does this mean for companies and organizations? It means they would be active in 4 segments to be sustainable. At first, the bulk market is talking about lots of material and little information. Imagine 1,000 tons of grain and only 3 numbers. This market is essential for human society. Companies can be successful by monopolization strategies, but for bulk is not sexy. The quality market is based on bulk products by processing them and adding information. Money is made by adding value. But this has consequences. It urges to recycle the stuff which doesn't meet quality standards. Now the next market is the image market. It's about less material, more information. Your image should be the mirror of your identity. But it's vulnerable. If someone says you're a jerk, it will be hard to erase that idea from people's minds. With sophisticated marketing strategies, we can make organizations very successful. Now, the basis of innovation comes from the inspiration market. It's about art, music, creativity. It's the mirror of your entity and less vulnerable. Somebody can say you're a jerk, but it doesn't mean you are one. This means chances for everyone, because we're all the boss of our own minds. So now, if we put the 4 segments and we take them and we put them on a balance sheet, we can analyze whether an organization is sustainable. We can see who has a task for the future. For instance, livestock keepers can be very sustainable in a material way, but they're lousy communicators. Sometimes the scale tips towards the other side. By smart communication, an image of sustainability is created. Buy this green car, the car commercial says, or livestock keeping is pervert. The message you can hear on the Dutch radio 10 times every day. If you want to act sustainable, then you should stop greenwashing and stop blackwashing right now. True sustainability begins with the balance between production and communication. So assure responsible production and procurement of raw material, recycling of all wastes, creation of true images, be inspiring to others, and open up for criticism. Farmers, no longer the ugly ducks of society, will pave the road to paradise.